trigger it from here because the app is cool, but the app is just like I don't want to fuck with the app. I don't want to you know what I mean? Be sitting here trying to get the app going. Did it go on? Did it go? Yeah. So I'm just gonna order the little joint, and it's one.
Always talking about ordering something.
Hey, it's one here somewhere.
A trigger?
Yeah, because it's the same one that we used to have back in the day.
I probably got that.
It plugs right into the. Yeah.
I think I got my old one from the Rebel.
Yeah, that motherfucker gonna work. Mic check. Oh yeah, I'm sounding goddamn good.
Look at that. We got new stands in this motherfucker. Look at
it's upgraded.
Look at y'all see that?
Time out.
Hold on.
Put a little.
I can sit way back. Hey.
Put a little muscle in it.
Oh, it rotates.
Oh, you better stop at the things. Big money, we ain't playing.
You can sit comfortable.
Yeah.
If y'all notice, we used to sit because we had to. Now we could just. I can go to the bathroom with this.
This episode 30, bro.
It's number 30, y'all.
We gotta get it in.
It's number 30.
All right, you ready?
Make sure I'm good.
Let's get in.
I gotta make sure I sound better than you.
Nah, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you.
You ready?
You can't have the looks and the sound.
Hey, we both ugly, nigga.
Hey, quarantine got us hype, nigga. We in here, creating new hairstyles. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, by now you know who we are, but I'm still gonna give you that introduction. I am your man Anthony Smith.
Yo,
I'm sitting here with my guy. It's
doing
been
extras
a minute,
right
y'all.
now.
It's been a minute. This is episode 30. We gotta go in.
Yeah, you right. I didn't know you was gonna keep talking though. This is P in the building.
This is gonna be the end of season 1.
Season 1.
We're gonna cap these things at 30, man. I feel like Chop It Up has come a long way. And as you guys can see, sometimes if you guys are following us on YouTube, you guys can actually physically see. We've come a long way, man. Coming from not knowing anything about sound to learning how to work this Rodecaster and work with these mics and get our voices to sound the way that we want them to sound,
right? And
get rid of echoes and reverbs and all kinds of sound shit that we want. Now we got these nice mic stands. We done put together a little desk, you know what I mean? So we sitting up right. We got some new chairs up in this thing. You know, we hitting the right buttons, you know? Hey, it's been a minute, man. We had to take a little short break because once again, life hit, but this time life hit P and it was in a good way. You know what I mean? My man just moved his family into a beautiful home.
Appreciate you, brother.
You know, we growing up around here, man. That is grown man life doing big things, and
we trying anyway.
We got to do it, you know. So we had to take a little bit of time off for that, but we wanted episode 30 to be something that we both can devote some time into because, you know, Chop It Up is our baby. You know what I mean? It's something that for a long time we've wanted to do. And we had the resources, but like we said all the time, you know what I mean? Like we're doing so many different things and being pulled in different directions that we wanted to give Chop It Up enough of our attention to get it correct. You know what I mean? And it took some time, but I want to say out the gate, we was killing so many podcasts off. Like we just were, you know what I mean? Like we did our research. We picked up the right equipment. And from there, it was just pretty much tweaking it to get it to fit our needs and our voices the way that we want it to. Once we come back for season 2, man, which is probably going to be a couple more weeks, we're going to have some loaded sounds up that are just something that's unique to us. We're going to come up with that jingle for Gig Talk because that's one of you guys' favorite things. You know what I mean? Like those Gig Talk episodes are by far our number one listen to.
And, you know, like, definitely appreciate you guys listening, but, like, we definitely don't want to get away from what we started this for.
Right.
You know, we wanted to educate the folks that are up and coming, just like we are.
Help and educate, man.
But, you know, we like to have fun just like everybody else does,
too. We got to be that outlet that we didn't have. You know what I mean? And there's so many different people that do podcasts and have these different things, but everybody's coming from their own perspective, and this is just our perspective on the photography and videography industry for 2020. You know what I mean? And it's crazy right now with this whole COVID-19 and just dealing with life in general. You know what I mean? A lot of people are going through some big things, and luckily we've been fortunate enough to kind of hold it down and be able to maintain our lifestyles and, you know, keep business going. But there's a lot of people out there in the world right now that are hurting. So
Right.
for all of those that are out there hurting, man, you guys just got to grind it out, and, you know,
It's gonna get better.
It's gonna get better for sure.
It's gonna get better. Just keep on working. Even if you're out there and you know you just slow down and work, man. Like, use those tools. No matter what, like the way that one of the number one reasons why I really jumped into the video world was I was able to look back at old footage from like my grandparents' time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, damn, it never goes away. You know, video's always essential, no matter what. Anything in history, anything that happens, anything that's like, whether it be, what is he doing? Whether it be, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, capturing is never going to go away. I don't care where technology takes you. You're always going to need to capture an image of, no matter what it is, no matter what the narrative is.
The image, the moment, people are growing. It's just human nature. It's just
people want to see it.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so
more so now than ever, because social media, of course, has supercharged everything in this game. But it's the smiles that you get when you go over to your mom's house and you see those photos of you know what I mean, with the nappy rough hair. I was fresh. I mean, I had my gold chain on.
Hey,
you feel me? My haircut, it was an 80s cut. You feel me? 80s baby in the building.
No, he had that crisscross.
Listen, I had the crisscross. That was the 90s. That was see, he always trying to bust me out. I'm talking about the 80s. I'm talking about when I was a baby. You feel me? He gonna bring the 90s into it. I was wild.
My boy had the color. He had the colored rubber bands at the end of his braids.
My mom let me do whatever I wanted. Not whatever I wanted to like that. Like, fashion wise, mom's was with the business. Love you, mom. Hairdresser. So it was, you know, we had I had the bleach fro. You know what I mean? It was going down. She was like, hey, it's only hair, it'll grow back. And that was how we did things around the house.
Yeah, we got to be more careful now. We're getting older. We trying to hold on to what we got.
Woo! Hey, some of y'all turning 37 got that fish bowl in the back.
That Mr. Burns?
Yeah, that fish bowl, or your hairline getting pushed back and you blaming it on the barber. Y'all better knock it off. Easy on my hairline, bro. That's cue to I'm going bald. Every time I hear that at the barbershop, I'm like, oh yeah, he's losing it.
You want to get lined up? Nah. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. He don't want you to take the three little hairs and that. You know, you get old, man. You end up even like, you don't even want your widow's peak cut anymore. You're like, nah, just leave it.
Just leave it. It's good. It's good. Cool. Leave it alone. I'm telling you, man. Shout out to all my guys out there going bald, man. Just for men, man. Go ahead and get you some of that. That spray joint. That's that.
That Beijing.
That Beijing. That's what I was looking for. I guess we don't know. There we go.
There you go. That's that
Beijing. Yeah, man. Some of y'all need that. But it's just a blessing, I guess, to be able to, you know, have reached this age and still be healthy and, you know, living life and doing the stuff that we love to do and doing it the way that we want to do it, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it.
Right.
And that's coming along with Chop It Up, man. This is us, and this is how we want to do it, when we want to do it, and that's what we've been giving you guys. And you guys have been loving it, and we appreciate all the love and support. Normally we have a topic, but, you know, this is episode 30. This is like the end of season 1, y'all. Like,
I think we just. What was your favorite episode? Off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, my favorite episode was probably, I don't remember the number, but it was the New Year's resolution one. We had a good time on that one.
Oh yeah, that one was fun.
Anytime I got the cup in my hand, it's a good time in here. You know what I mean? But that time I was already like a couple cups in.
He was gone. That boy was gone.
And we was just in here laughing, having a good time, man. We talked about what we wanted for our new year, like resolutions and what we plan to do with this new year. And it just seemed like everything that we had planned somehow got derailed. And it wasn't mine was because of me. It had nothing to do with Corona. Corona did not throw me off. Like a lot of people got thrown off because of this coronavirus. Mine was just me doing me again. Damn. You just can't stop being the person that you are. And there's a guy that's out there. He has a dope YouTube channel and a dope podcast. His name is Matt Diavella. And his content is some shit that I probably I don't want to say shouldn't be listening to, but typically I would not be listening to it. But at work, I just be having a lot of time on my hands, and I just be looking for something to listen to. But his content is good, you guys. Matt Diavella, check him out. But he talks about he's a minimalist, and I'm far from a minimalist. There's so many reasons why I should not be checking out this dude's podcasts or YouTube videos, but they're interesting, and he's a dope videographer, and the way that he puts things together. And besides our guy Peter McKinnon that you guys all know that we love, and probably if you're in this video game right now, you guys love and you guys know, he was somebody who was busting in the curve of the YouTube algorithms and like getting followers like crazy. And he was just popping up all over the place. So a lot of you guys may already be following him, but he was just talking about how people come up with these New Year's resolutions and they don't follow through because they're too damn big. If you just work at it slowly instead of looking at the overall picture, you have a better chance of accomplishing things. And that's with life in general. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't come out and say we wanted to have the biggest and best podcast. We just said we was going to give it our best shot, and this was going to be something that, like, the photos and the videos and P just talking about me and my crisscross, in 20 years, we're going to be able to look back at this, you know what I mean? And we're going to be laughing at ourselves, you know, pushing each other in wheelchairs, probably with some new camera in our hand.
Nah, you going to have something
I'm
like
have
from
some
the
spaceship
from
shit.
the
Y'all better
Jetsons.
believe my wheelchair going to fly.
You're going to see him like he was off the Jetsons, bro. I guarantee
Y'all
that.
stop playing with me, man. My wheelchair gonna be fly than a mother.
He gonna have Dayton's on it.
Honey spokes. I'm getting me some.
You already know his chair gonna be flashy as hell. I guarantee
Y'all
it.
better knock it
And
off.
can't wait. He cannot wait to get into some Stacey Adams. He cannot wait. That boy gonna have some gator, some ostrich skin.
I'm gonna kill him off.
That boy can't wait.
But we had a lot of fun on that episode, and that's one of the ones that I could think back that was real dope. Another one was Army Man P, man. Y'all better knock it off. Y'all remember when my guy had to go do that wedding, and it was him, and he did the photography and the video, and he was like this with like 4 or 5 different cameras all over the place.
We was getting it.
On the
Looking like
Rambo. Y'all better stop playing with us over here and Chop It Up, man. We dropping real knowledge, man.
You ain't experienced life until you had your forearm cramp up with a camera in your hand.
Hold on.
And you know you can't drop it because that's a good $6,000 in your hand.
Don't let it fall. Don't let it fall.
Oh, my God.
But I want to say those two from season 1 were probably 2 of the most memorable for me. It was just us in here having a good time, just expressing ourselves like we would do normally. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the best thing about Chop It Up and the podcast that we have created is these are things that we did before the camera and the mics were in front of us.
Right. This is not no show, y'all. We are not acting.
110%.
We are not trying to impress or nothing. We
Nothing.
on here doing just us. Like
on here doing us, having a good time. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like we enjoy you guys being here and listening to these stories, and hopefully getting some knowledge because we try and keep them gems coming. You know what I mean? We got to get us we might keep the little gem sound.
we gonna freshen it up. I guarantee. I'm gonna promise you guys, because if you guys have noticed, any break that we have taken, we only take breaks because we're elevated.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Because if not, we ain't got shit else to do. So we're gonna be on this podcast.
Wearing y'all out with content.
So we legit be busy.
Yeah. I've never done woodwork, never done any kind of construction or anything, and I constructed this little desk right here. And I might say so myself, this thing came out cool. I'm not gonna leave my boy Bobby hanging. Bobby, good looking out, man. You did come through with the table saw and hook it up. And
I'm pretty sure Bobby did all the work, and Ant just all he did was just bring it home.
Okay, I was scared, y'all. Okay, so
I didn't even know the story, and I called him out.
idea in my head of what I wanted. I told P long time ago, right? But sometimes it's hard to express myself with these words because they just don't be coming out right. But I knew what I wanted, right? So with my sorry vocabulary, I'm telling Bobby, and Bobby's like, I got it. Don't trip. Just bring the wood over here, blah, blah, blah. So I go to look for the wood, and the guy's like, well, did you measure the area? I'm like, measure the area for what? Just cut the damn wood. He's like, well, how much you need me to cut off? And I was like, about this much.
You just gonna tell him this much?
Hey, about this much? He must have looked at me like I was damn crazy. And can you come over here so I can get a little bit closer and see how much this much is?
How the hell you going, especially in the area is angled, y'all. Like, you guys can't see the other side of this. It goes into a straight 90-degree angle. So how you ain't gonna measure the space you trying to fill?
This ain't my lane.
See, that's exactly why Ant carry a big ass bag everywhere he go.
This ain't my lane.
He's the same thing in
like
everything that he
Army
does.
Knife. I'm bringing it all out. You feel me? Either way, no matter what, this damn thing could have came out as a diamond, and we was gonna use it. That's how. But literally,
right, we ain't let nothing go to waste. It got purchased. We gonna figure it out.
You damn right. We're gonna get this diamond shaped table. Now, don't get me wrong. The wood that I was looking at was like some crazy, like,
I already know you was looking at some shit from Yosemite.
Just for the wood for this joint was like $370. And that was before cutting it. And I didn't know how to measure. I'm going in there like, I need you to take off this much.
You paid $370 for this?
Negative.
Oh, I was gonna say this is just regular shit.
Negative.
Somebody, Home Depot got you. So you gonna come over here and ask me some dumbass questions?
So since I didn't know what I was doing, but I had the idea, I said, let me buy some affordable plywood and see if we can make it work.
Affordable plywood.
Yeah. So
plywood's affordable.
This was $45, but $45 in comparison to $350. And I didn't know how I needed to cut it. I was like, listen, we can get this thing straight for $40, and then the table overall gonna cost me $400. But it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, this is real life. Like, this is how Ant functions. Like, no matter what you do with him, you just gotta know that this is what you're walking into with.
It's about, but we're gonna get it done though. You know, it's so funny because I just be looking at myself like, I did it again.
You be sitting there like Captain Underpants, like, yeah. And it's done to them. It's like, yeah.
Babe, check this shit out. I drew it up myself. This was all me.
Y'all do not understand.
Sometimes it's not about knowing how to do everything. It's about having a circle of people
Shut that shit
that can get shit done.
Or that can tolerate you, bro.
Yeah, that too. But see, I'm a real ass friend though. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why my friends really fuck with me, is because I'm a real one. Like, when they need me, I'm there. You feel me? I ain't never let nobody down this in my circle, period. I don't care
I
what
give
it
him
was.
that. Hey, my man showed up.
Showing up. I don't
He showed
care.
up this weekend. He showed up this weekend hungover. He got out the car on slump.
So I told you my guy just got a house for the fam. Listen,
That dude got out the car looking like a zombie.
the night before was my pop's birthday, man. And
Oh my God.
my pops is my pops, and we went in, period. So it was like showing up to work the next day, and I literally, when Pete told me the time, I just had to set my alarm clock for 2 hours prior to, because I was just gonna snooze it.
Yeah, he snoozed it. He was still late. I mean, I wasn't gonna talk no trash because I was just appreciative.
I was late.
But you came. That's all that
I was
matters.
late, but I was in there.
Hey, but you came. That's all. You know, there was a lot of other
Hey.
people that were supposed to be there that didn't
Man.
show up. So
I was
happy.
like, man, I got a limited amount of time, so let's get whatever we can get and get it. Let's do this.
You helped me move that big ass piano.
See? I was just happy it was no flight of stairs at the new crib.
Shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all got a piano in y'all house, just sell it when you move.
Leave it like as a
That
gift,
shit,
like
as a housewarming present. Fuck moving a piano. Them shits are heavy as hell, man.
yeah.
You know, you
Wildin'.
buy one, get it delivered. You don't ever think to like, you ain't gonna. When do
Right.
you need to pick up a piano?
No, never. You should never. You should buy. Listen, when you buy your house and you sign up for that 30-year mortgage and you plan to never move again, get you a piano then. Okay, but before then,
Right? Yeah. Don't. Like it's
do
mandatory.
it.
My kids gotta learn how to play it. I had to pick that motherfucker up. They gotta learn how to play it.
oh, they gonna learn.
It's mandatory. I need. They gonna.
You gonna learn how to play
Right.
this piano right here. Go ahead, sit
YouTube.
down.
I
Oh.
taught myself how to shoot off of YouTube. You're gonna teach yourself how to play this damn piano.
You can get all this piano time in here.
And then you're gonna teach me. We're gonna figure
Yes.
it out.
Yes.
I think I you know, we talked about the favorite episodes. Mine was just number one, man, just the introduction.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you know, we talked about it for so long and trying to, you know, we
And
just,
give a shout
we just
out-
finally did it.
To your boy that did the intro.
Oh, Fuse, DJ
Yeah.
Fuse, yeah, man, he turned that around. You know, DJ Fuse, he's all over the place. If you listen to Pitbull, Globalization, or if you on
We out here in
Yeah.
Southern California. For you guys that are around the world, we don't know where everybody's listening from or watching this at, but we're in Southern Cali, and DJ Fuse is one of the hottest, if not the hottest DJ.
been on Power
that's
106. I mean,
out
he's all
here.
over the place, man.
He's doing his thing, and for him to be able to bless us with this intro, you guys know how hard it is. Y'all, let's. He was really in there chopping that shit up.
And you know, all I did was ask him. I just said, "Hey, man, can you?" And you know, I was thinking it's going because I know Fuse is busy, like
Yes.
busy as hell. So like, if the way Fuse is set up, like he plays on so many stations. So if he wants to take days off, he's got to record his mix
Prior to.
prior to. And you got to think like he's on the radio. So you know, it's a lot of mixes. If he
Right,
wants to, so
right.
I was like, you know, just get it to us whenever you can.
Yeah, and he's not one of them DJs that's going to copy and paste the same mix to all these different radio stations.
Right,
Like,
no,
he's really getting in there.
He's in there really mixing.
Yeah.
But I said, hey man, like, is there something out there that says chop it up? And you know, can you like scratch and you know just send it to
Do
us?
your thing over.
Man, he sent us this, and we started recording the next day.
It was on.
And we start.
I was hyped when I got it. I got it on the phone and I was like, "Whoa!"
We got that, and this all the product came.
Yeah,
The mixer and everything came the very next day. We didn't even know what the hell it was going to do. We opened the box and just hit record.
boom. Let's go.
We 30 episodes in now, man. But
Been rocking.
that was definitely like we finally committed and we here. And like we here and we ain't stressed about it.
Nah, not at all.
It wasn't
Not at
though
all.
like we're gonna do this to get rich.
No.
And that's like that's not the narrative, man. It's really just like the title says, man. Two videographers here, just kick some game and have some fun, man.
That's what we doing. That's what we giving, man. We just having a good ass time on Chop It Up, and I can't say it enough, man. We appreciate everybody who's out there listening now, and for the people who might catch this in the future, you guys, you know what I mean? Like, every single person counts, you know what I mean? Like, share, comment if you love the content that you guys are getting here on Chop It Up, because no matter if y'all here or not, like I told y'all before, I'm gonna keep doing it.
We still
You know
gonna
what
keep
I mean?
posting shit.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like I told you, I'm doing this for me. I want to look back and like, it doesn't matter the success level. You know what I mean? It's just the fact of this is another reason for me to kick it with my homie, because we got so busy that it would go. We went from living with each other and seeing each other all day, every day, to seeing each other like, bro, I can't even get a text. Like, you start feeling like you
I
was
just
in a
hit him up
relationship.
like, I'm like, you alive, bro?
Yeah,
okay,
bro.
cool, you good. All right, you alive.
I ain't heard from you, nigga. You good?
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is just another reason for me and my close homie just to sit down and just do the things that we used to do. You know what I mean? And that's cross information and talk about previous gigs and the stuff that we do on Chop It Up, just with mics and a camera in front of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if we can enhance our skills at the same time, because this is what we're doing here, you know what I mean? Eventually we're going to get hired to do a podcast for somebody else, and there's not going to be a thought process behind it. Not as if there would be anyways, you know what I mean? Because either way,
We're going to figure it out.
gonna figure it out. We taking the gig and we gonna figure it out.
We're gonna take it whether we prepared or not. We're gonna jump in there
But to
and get
be
some
able to give
experience.
somebody some A1 quality that they're really gonna love right when they hear it and right when they see it, is just, you know, another plus for us.
I can tell you guys, man, like for me personally, what I've taken away from the podcast is, you know, it's helped me with interviews so much more than I've ever been, because, you know, it doesn't always feel natural, and, you know, being in front of a camera you got to get used to it. You know, you got to get used to it. So now you can kind of sympathize and you can give direction, because you know how it feels
To be on the other side of that camera.
right. And then we're pretty critical on ourselves. If something sounds like trash, we ain't gonna do that again, you know.
Yeah.
So we're taking on the L's ourselves here by messing up. And if you look through all 30, you'll see we've done our fair share of effing up.
Yeah. And we're not done messing up. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
we messed up on the beginning of the episode
Right.
today, but, you know, this was 100% unscripted. Like, we just walked in here and just pressed record, and, you know, that's what it's about, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, you guys just do what you feel is right, and don't let anybody tell you shit, because there's a lane for everybody.
yeah.
I don't care if you want to take pictures of just nuts and bolts on a tank, I guarantee you, if you get good enough at it, somebody's gonna hire you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay
All day.
consistent and don't fucking stop.
Don't stop. You heard the man. Well, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate everybody once again, man. I'm your man, Anthony Smith,
Yo, P in the building.
and this is... You know what I didn't tell you about was some hair clips up there.
I seen them. I seen them. I think that's how you had the crisscrosses in your head. Them shits from the 90s, nigga.
Oh. I'm done with you, P.